building self-confidence is a lot like faking it until you make it. The thing is, for it to be long lasting, you got to have a positive foundation from where you're starting. You know, you've got to try and build the confidence from a good place inside of you. Think of positive reasons that would benefit you and the society when you're being confident. You know, the confident you and the higher you. Think of ways that would benefit society and how you could aid and be of service. It's not about being a taker. You've got to grow past that point of just being a taker and a sucker, okay? But yeah, a big part of having a strong frame and being self-confident is faking it till you make it. But you've got to build it, like I say, on a strong, solid foundation. And the solid foundation, I believe the best way to build it is through good intentions. Let's just keep it simple. I mean, you can't fake it till you make it, the confidence, you know, fake the confidence until you make it and then be a piece of shit human being. I mean, you can, of course you can, but it's not going to get you very far. You're going to run into trouble very quickly because people don't like that, you know, they're not going to let it fly. Whereas if you're just trying to be your best self, I find people move out of your way a bit more because they know that at least you're not causing havoc, you know. So that's it. You got to be a positive citizen. You got to be someone that adds value to society. And if you operate like that, you'll find pretty quickly that the confidence that you were once faking turns into real confidence. You just got to wake up one day. Like, that's what happened to me. I was tired of being too humble to people that didn't deserve it. You know, pieces of shit people, and I'm letting myself get walked all over. I got pissed off with all that. You know, I just thought, fuck it. One day I just woke up and I was like, fuck it. I'm deciding to be who I want to be, and I'm gonna build it like I build everything else around me from a positive place. I didn't do it from a bitter place. I didn't do it to fuck anyone over or anything. At the end of the day, it's got to come from you. It's got to be a decision that comes out of your soul, a decision that you make from inside of you. And it's like in the book, The Alchemist says, decisions are like rivers. When you make a decision, it's like you jump in the river, and it's gonna take you to places that you would never imagine. You've just got to take the decision. You've just got to jump in the river. So decide from now, just make that decision that you're gonna put effort into being a confident person, and you're gonna do all that needs to be done to be you and the confident you. But not from an insecure place, not from a place of overcompensating, no, from a genuine, grounded, adding value to society place. And if you don't know how to do that, then follow my channel, because you've got a lot of tips and tricks, mindsets. You've got a lot of mindset tips, general life advice that will help guide you on your journey. Or go to the YouTube channel as well. On the YouTube channel, you've got more in-depth videos with the same type of information, but just a lot more volume, a lot more amount of it. The longer videos, basically. And I think it's foundational, you know, you're operating with confidence in yourself and not from anxiety or whatever. You've got to be driven by confidence. I believe that's like a foundational thing. I think that's one of the first steps that you have to take to really be in your true self. I also think it helps a lot if you have faith in something else, and that something else is also helping you. Personally, I have a strong faith. I have a very strong faith in that. I'm not saying that everyone has to have the same faith that I do, or even a faith at all, you know, everyone's different, each to their own. I'm not the one to judge that, I'm not the one to say that, but I do know that you have to have real confidence in yourself to operate in the world, okay? To operate at a world-class level. And I believe that that's how you get the confidence in yourself. You've got to generate it, and it helps a lot to have faith in something else and believe that something else is guiding you and helping you along. I think that's tremendously valuable. You decide to be the confident you, and then behave like that, and you're gonna see slowly things are gonna start falling into place. People are gonna start treating you with more respect. Doors are gonna open for you, and you're gonna hit walls sometimes. You can't let setbacks get you down. Rejection is just part of the process. I've been rejected and I've failed more times than I can remember, man, honestly, and I've still got loads more to come for sure. It's just part of the game. If you're not getting rejected, you're not doing enough. If you're not failing, you're not doing enough. If you're not hitting walls from time to time, you're not doing enough. You're not going outside your comfort zone, you're just staying in your comfort zone. What's the fun in that as well? If you know, if the outcome is already predetermined, you already know the outcome, where's the fun part? The fun is not knowing. The fun is in the search and the struggle and finding a way to make it work. And what I mean by coming from a good place, you can't be generating this confidence and then being all full of yourself and walking around like you are the King Kong and everyone should bow down to you, because you're gonna get slapped in the face. You know, you're gonna get hit in, you're gonna slam against the wall, and you're just gonna look ridiculous. It's not the goal here. It's not the goal. You've got to generate a respectable confidence, something that is good to be used then as an example that other younger adults that are less knowledgeable than you are can use as a model. That's the point. The point is not being a narcissist now, like using this narcissistically, because you're gonna slam against the wall. So if that's what you want to try and do it, mate. I'll see you on the other side of the wall. So here I am, where this part of my journey began, really. Not too long ago either, about a month and a half ago, let's say. But this is where I made one of my first videos, of this batch of videos that I've been making. This is the place, and it was raining, I think. How to build a strong frame. I remember walking around here first thing in the morning and talking about how it's important to have a strong frame. And this is also where I came one morning and it was raining and I was determined to work out. I didn't want to miss the workout, and it was raining and I didn't have a gym membership or anything like that, so I came here to the soft ground and I did my burpees workout. And if you can see, I stayed off the pitch, but it's around here. Now the grass is pretty much healed, but you can kind of see that I mean, there was a bit of a hole in there when I've done it 300 burpees. Normal is going to be a bit of a hole there. When you're slamming your 85 kilo body 300 times against the ground, especially when it's raining as well, you know, the ground's soft and mushy. But that was also an experience. I ended up finishing the workout though and getting it done, no matter what, no excuses. Full of shit literally up to my neck in mud and grass, all my clothes covered in mud and grass, but no excuses. It was raining first thing in the morning, no shelter, but we still got it done. And that's what you got to do sometimes. You just got to do it no matter what. No excuses, guys, no excuses. If you look back at my older videos, my first videos, you're gonna recognize this background. Yeah, it's important to sometimes come back to your roots. And I mean, it's not really my roots because it's only a month and a bit ago, but for me it is kind of my roots because it's only been a month and a bit, but a lot has changed for me. This is where my influencer journey started. No, I don't like to call myself an influencer. Just video making. Even though I've done it loads of times before, started and finished, started and stopped. This is the first time that I've actually gained a little bit of traction. And I've kind of found my voice. I've found just relaxed into who I am, talking to the camera. I've always been like this, you know. Just didn't realise that it was that easy to just talk to the camera. So yeah, here we are. We're back. Feels good to be back here. You've got to stay grateful, man, for each step of the journey, for each new challenge, for each challenge overcome, for everything, for the good times, for the bad times. You've got to be grateful. Just stay grateful always. Gratitude, the best attitude, legitimately. Really is. I think a good one to simplify having strong, grounded confidence is do more things you're proud of than things that you're ashamed of. I know it's kind of an externality, but at the same time, you just keep reinforcing the positive actions and emotions, and the neurotransmitters are going to keep firing away because you're doing all the right things you're supposed to be doing. And pride is one that activates a fair amount of neurotransmitters. I don't know the science on it, but I'm pretty sure that it works along those lines. So that's just a good one to keep present, just to remind yourself. Do more things you're proud of than things that you're ashamed of, and just try and tilt the balance towards things that you're proud of over time. Don't worry about what you did in the past, don't let the past eat you up. If need be, use tomorrow as your new start and start to build the good habits. Start to stack up them proud moments from tomorrow or from now. Stack up the proud moments, in a noble way. Pride in a noble way, not in a vanity way. Through taking action, through being an action taker, not from someone that's results oriented. We're building up the pride. No homo.